Oh shit! Fuck off! Begone, loud music. Be gone. No, it's not that I'm super quiet, it's that the music is super fucking loud. I wish to get at least a fucking soundboard for this. I wish one thing out of OBS, can I please change the sound in between different scenes instead of just have it be constant for the same scene where I need to manually fucking change it because I have the same song as my starting soon screen for all of my background music, meaning that I have to constantly change it up and down. It's the shit. Please, OBS, let me do what I wish to do. Oh my god!
Like I'm putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
I still think that Streamlabs is not working, so. Art is cussing. I can't throw shit now. No, I can't. You can always throw stuff. But hi, Pug. Thank you for the raid. How are you doing? Damn, a raid already, right off the bat.
Beware the Doha Pug comes to run the hands with all of Skyrim's foes.
Oh, you were playing Skyrim. Nice, nice. Yeah. Today we're doing some George today. We're doing some George art today. We also may do some other, I lurk and eat. I was traumatized. Oh no. Yes, please do eat. I heard George. Yeah, we're doing George art. We're doing some art of George. Now, this won't be George the Frog version. It will be George the Deity version, meaning like someone say George. Oh my gosh. Everyone. Of course everyone comes for the George.
Oh my god, mwah. Calm down, everyone.
Everyone's like, George, yes. So we're doing that today, and again, for anybody that subs, you'll get a little Storm Sona. That's what I'm basically being. These are all the people that I've subbed. So
I know, I'm super hot and sexy.
George, you wait till people see. I've kind of updated their design a little bit to be more elegant and be the pretty princess that we all deserve. Isn't that right, George? I just realized that George is kind of getting the Barbie princess treatment a little bit. I don't know if anyone remembers OG like Barbie and stuff like that, where the princesses would always like be able to do ballet and stuff like that. That's what we're doing.
I'm the prettiest princess.
Yes, you are, George. Yes, you are. But yeah, so we're doing that today. But before we continue doing that, I always have these little announcements. I just put them here at the beginning so that then we can get them over with, and then I put them at the end so that then we can just, you know. But anyways, so little bit of announcements. I do have George. Look at all the George. Oh my god, that is laid out perfectly. Look at that bubble. That is a perfectly laid out bubble. Oh my goodness, that's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. Anyways, so announcements. So I am now on VGen, which is a commission site. It also is a portfolio site for all your art.
All the best people are named George. You have me and the one and only Curious George.
Oh my gosh, Curious George, yeah. Anyways, so I have commissions open. So here's a few of, well, actually, these are basically all of the commissions that I have open currently. From illustration to live 2D models, to emotes, even to PNG tubers. So I am open on Artistry and VGen. So if you have an account on VGen or want to make an account on VGen, all of the artists on VGen are verified. So that means that we have all been vetted and that we are certified artists. And in order to actually get to full verification on there, I need 10 followers and, of course, to have completed certain commissions. If anyone's needs this stuff, art commission, yeah. I do also have special requests open, but that's only on my artistry. So if you want to commission me for a special request, that is over there on artistry. And the special request basically just means is like anything outside. So anything outside of these commissions that I have, you can do a special request with. And if you want to see some of the things that I do have special requests for, you can go into my card, and on the commissions, you can see all of my commissions that I have open and their prices, because I'm very open about what my prices are. Always include your prices so that then people kind of know about what something is going to cost, you know? And I know that not everybody can buy anything. I'm just more of putting it out there as this is the thing I have open. Those are good prices. Yeah. I will say I've been doing art for a really long time, so it's not just, you know, you're not just paying me to make a picture, you're also kind of paying into all the years of experience that I have. So I do try and also make them relatively good prices because I know that people can't afford it. I know that sometimes I can't afford commissions. I'm not even shitting you. I sometimes can't afford a commission. That's why I make everything myself, because I'm weird. But yeah. But if you do want to commission me for any art or anything like that, I do have all of that open. 16, oh my gosh, yeah, it is 69% right now for the Smasher Pass as well. And also another little thing, I do have merch available. We have some new designs going on. There will be new designs coming out in November for my birthday merch. So these are always adding, like slowly but surely, I'm adding them every once in a while with newer designs. But there's going to be an upcoming sale on this. Your prices are also very competitive, especially on models. Yes, a lot of people are very surprised at how cheap my chibi models are, because everyone's like, no one does chibi models for like $100. Get the George mug, everyone. Yeah, also there is a new George mug that will be coming out that will have the little chaos on it. So there's the current ones that are out there, which are the old emotes that I used to have. But there's going to be some new ones that will be coming out that I'm going to be making for George specifically, which the chaos is going to be one of them. Because, of course, you got to have a little chaos in the morning with your coffee. But yeah, as I was saying about my commission prices, a lot of people are very surprised that I do some models for very cheaply. But the reason that most of the models are done very cheaply is because, one, I already have like someone support art right now because I'm too broke to afford McDonald's, lol. Yeah, I will say I am almost broke because I bought a bunch of games because there was a bunch of sales going on Steam, so I bought a bunch of games. And I'm going to be going out with my friend, and we're going to be near a Barnes & Noble, so we all know how that goes. I will be broke. No, I'm joking. But yeah. I try and keep my prices really low, and the reason that I keep them very low is because I use a lot of templates, meaning like, hey, give me an idea, and then I just make your model based off the template. So yeah, like all my chibi models, basically, all of them just have a base template, and then I just fill in your skin color and everything, so I will be filing for bankruptcy by morning. Yeah, basically. No, I'm gonna be honest, like, my only form of income right now is actually streaming, and, it is actually just streaming and commission work. That is my only form of income, because I actually cannot, I can't, I am a little too disabled to be actually able to working a job. And also my rejection sensitivity does not help in me just, like, never hearing back from any jobs, so... Yeah, I gave up the job hunt a long time ago, I'm gonna be honest. But I'm putting in the work to try and be better, and I know that a lot of people don't make it very well in creative commerce, but like, hey, you know what? I'm generally wanting people to support you right now. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Bear. Actually, it does make me... Yeah. You know what? I'm working on everything right now, and everything that I'm working for content creation, like, put in a lot more work now that I think that now I'm getting seen more by people, which is like really great. I'm trying to put myself out there better, which I do suffer with that a lot. And I'm starting to actually now do that in my IRL life because I've kind of been losing some stuff.
Support Mother so Mother will buy George Robux.
Yes, if you want to support George with some Robux. Yeah. Yeah, George making me bankrupt. The George credit card meme is not wrong. Actually, funny enough, I actually don't have a credit card because I know I would go into credit card debt. So I actually, IRL, I do not own any credit cards. That doesn't mean that I will eventually. George is the iPad kid. George is the iPad kid. My mom likes to say I'm an iPad kid, and I'm just like, no. I will say, when it comes to TikToks, maybe I am addicted. I will argue that. But it's more like I like to constantly have noise going on, and TikTok is just filling that of the consistency of noise. So yeah. Me who uses Android tablet. I don't even use iPad stuff, so I literally, for my phone, this is the one thing. A lot of people might ask me, what do I use for tracking? I use just whatever my laptop has come with it. That's what I've been using for the entire, like, three years of content creation. A lot of people don't realize this, but I started content creation in, like, junior year of college or university. And now this is like my first time actually doing like full on content creation. This is what I do. And yeah, and I love it. I love doing it. It gives me freedom to kind of do what I want when I want, meaning I can make my own home schedule. And some days, like yesterday, even though I said I wasn't going to do anything, you know what I did? I uploaded all my videos and content onto YouTube because I have YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and then, of course, Twitch. So I have a bunch of areas of content creation that I need to constantly be making content for. Oh my gosh. It's a lot of work. Even if I was rich, I wouldn't buy the new iPhone. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm gonna be honest. The only, Jose said that he's gonna give me his old iPhone so I can get better tracking. Better facial tracking, and that's it. That's all. He's like, I'll because he only uses iPhone, and I'm like, I've never had an iPhone before, neither have I've never had an iPhone. And then I hear my friend, who I'm actually gonna be seeing this week, it looks cool, but don't get me wrong, yeah, like, okay, you want to know what? I don't like iPhones at all. Because my friend would constantly complain. Constantly. Android baby. Yeah, Android baby. I actually have the Galaxy Zip flip phone. So it like opens up and like flips closed. Yeah. I love it. I love it. It's so great. Because I can close it. If I don't want to talk to my mom anymore, I can just No, I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do that. I did that once to my mother. Android party. Yeah. I did that once to my mom accidentally because I was like, I wonder what would happen if I closed the phone. Like, would it actually, like, you know, end the call like a regular flip phone? By the way, my first ever phone was actually a flip phone, so I feel like I'm going back to my origins, you know? I have the note, but it's currently broken. I will say the one great thing about the Z flip phone is that because of the screen on the front, I can see, like, who messaged me and stuff. And then if I don't want to answer them back, I don't have to. But I can also reply back on the phone itself, on the screen itself. Though I will say the new updated version has, like, a bigger screen on the front. And I'm just like, I don't think I need that. The little screen is fine enough for me. Phones just look the same, just bigger and have more cameras. True. Have you got the double screen or single on? It's a single. It's not the flip that opens up like a book. It's the one that opens up like a flip phone. That's why I say I'm going back to my origins here with the flip phone. I think my first phone was a flip phone. It could only make calls. Now this was around the time when iPhones were really becoming popular. I want the fold and flip one. Yeah. The fold is the one that opens up that has like a double screen. The flip phone is the one that has like the screen on the front. And I will say the flip phone is really great. Apple with ray tracing, like, bruh, I don't play mobile games. Exactly. I don't play mobile games either. Fold is like a book. Yeah, I kind of like that fold is like a book because then it kind of opens up into like a tablet. And I would say I'd only get the fold. I would have only gotten the fold if I was going to be like reading on my phone, but I don't do that. I'd rather buy like a tablet or like a Kindle or something like that to do that with. My phone is yeah, that's what I use it for. I mainly use it for social media purposes. Am I the only one who plays mobile games? No, my mom plays a lot of mobile games. She does. She plays a lot of mobile games on her phone. I don't. The most that I use it for is mainly that. And then when I'm walking my dog or driving in the car, it's like Spotify. So, yeah. I think Kindle is best for reading. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I've been chibi moded. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. The UI is really goofy. Is really good for. Yeah. Oh. We're just talking about Jose. Okay, everyone shame Jose. He has an iPhone. No, I'm joking. We are just talking about Android. Jose, okay. The only thing that I would ever get that's an Apple product is maybe an iPad, but only for Procreate. Like, there would be nothing else. There'd be nothing else but Procreate probably on there. And that's it. It would only be for Procreate. And maybe Procreate Dreams. Jose, no, put the gun away. I have multiple models open for taxing on it. Open, not taxing on your... Is having multiple models open not taxing on your CPU? Oh, so Bear, I actually don't have multiple models open. It's actually just that I have Garage Bang. It's actually that I have so on VTube Studio, you can import multiple models, but then with Mix It Up, oh my gosh, there's just a bunch of guns. With Mix It Up, I am able to switch between different models. So all of them are different models. So they're not one model with like multiple things opened up. So it's just one and it's just them switching between the different models. So they're not constantly open. That's why it's not taxing on my CPU. But I have been streaming from this laptop. I've been using this laptop for maybe 4 or 5 years now. And it's been great.
Only one gun matters, baby.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, George gun. Yeah, that's the only one that does matter, George, isn't it? Also, everyone appreciate that Jose is literally dangling. He's holding on. He's holding on for dear life. Having a computer with multiple cores helps. Yeah, I think I do have multiple cores. So there is that. Cough cough PCU building fund. Oh yeah, we do have the PC building fund. That's to ensure that I can be able to like real life. Jose dangling. Oh my gosh, yeah. Jose's on the last thread here. But yeah, we do actually have a PC building fund. I do try and put my own money into it, like, you know, funneling my own money as well into it that I make from streaming or doing commissions and all of that. I do put my own stuff in order to ensure that I am able to actually get a brand new PC that I can stream off of instead of this. Doesn't mean that my laptop is bad. My laptop been going at it for like 3 years of this streaming stuff, so I'm surprised it's still hanging on, you know? Jose hanging on for dear life, yeah. What? But yeah. So there's all that greatness. Wait, what laptop? Chibi model got little fangs. Oh, you didn't notice the fangs? Oh, here, let me make sure you get a closer look. Ah. Yeah. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, I got little fangs.
I love playing Roblox on my iPad and eating Cheetos.
Yes, you do, George. I know you. But yeah, I got little fangs. Jude designed the chibi model a few weeks ago without telling anybody. Yeah. I did. I didn't redesign it. I just re-rigged it and I gave it a new mouth. The new mouth is in preparation for my 1.5 because I'm getting fangs. I'm getting fangs for because my current model doesn't have it. My current regular model doesn't have it, but my 1.5 will have it. My 1.5 full body will have fangs. And yes, the male model will also have fangs because I'm debuting with that as well. I still have to make the lore for that.
George doesn't have fangs.
George will get fangs. Last week of August, I'll be debuting the and the little ear wiggles. Oh yeah, there's more ear wiggles now. There's way more ear wiggles. I did have the ear wiggles before, but they weren't as noticeable. But now they wiggle a lot more. And also, they're very expressive. So when I move my eyebrows, they move up and down as well. I just wanted to add that little touch because it adds a little bit more life, you know? On my way to D&D. Okay, go have fun at D&D, Jose. We'll just hang here. Behave? When do they ever behave? When does chat ever behave, you know? Don't behave. Chibi model plushie when? I wouldn't even know what designer to go with to make a chibi model plushie. I think I have, okay. Wait, we behave since when? Exactly. If I ever do make a plushie, I think that would be like a further, I think that would be a further, like several years from now situation. You should have multiple versions of George. We can redeem just him in different outfits. I do want to do that at one point, but I have to figure out how. Because I was trying to do it before and it didn't
George
work.
always behaves. George is a good boy.
Are you, George?
Good girl.
What? George.
Good God.
Thank you. I am a good god, aren't I? You are too. Well, that's debatable a little bit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why am I like this? Why am I like this, everybody? Oh my gosh. But yeah, so. What? What, puppy? What do you hear? What? My dog woke up and she's just like, wait, I hear something. Something's coming. That's what she, oh, oh no, she's just stretching. She's doing a little stretchies.
Look what art has to do to mimic a fraction of my power. Weakling. At least that's what everyone says when I come in the room. Good God, I know they are just aware of my all-might aura.
Oh my gosh, George. What the heck?
I will send you to Jesus.
I don't know how to respond to any of this. Anyways, I think I'm gonna just get into stream. It's been I don't even know how. Oh my gosh, I love my brain.
Jesus is my homie.
Oh, is Jesus your homie? Okay. Anyways, I was gonna say, if any, if anyone subs today or during the week, I will be drawing a Storm Sona each Monday, or anybody that subs. So I do have to check through sometimes to make sure someone didn't sub while I was offline. I don't think anyone did currently, which is good. But then the Storm Sonas do get added to me, so there's gonna be probably more people on my head. And I will do this every September. So when September starts, yeah, you can. Now, if you already subbed before, then no. Also, the other thing is every Storm Sona that I create will be used for a lore video for my 2.0 next year. So there is that. So these are gonna be used. And if you can't get in on the September one, don't worry. I will probably be doing this again in November, for my birthday stream. And whoever I draw, they will be added. I will be covered in storm. I will be covered in all of you. I will sub soon. Yeah. But yeah, so and I'm gonna be making it every single Monday, just as a thing. All the subs go to helping me and everything. So, yo, what? What? I know what I said. Covered in them? Yeah, because I would just have so many. I would have so many. Oh no. Alright, should we get to the stream, everybody? Should we get to the stream? Stream? Yeah, let's go. Let's go to the stream. Let's go to the stream. We're gonna ignore what I said, okay? We're gonna ignore what I said, okay? We're gonna... You know what I mean! You know what I mean, okay? Shut up! Don't, stop quoting me! Stop quoting me! Stop quoting me! Listen here. I know what I said, and we're gonna move on from it. Okay? We're gonna move on. Alright? You good? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna move. Leia. I don't know. She thinks that my mom's probably coming home. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on from this, okay? I know what I said. I know. Well, look. I have a bunch of Storm Sonas all over me, okay? They're all over me, alright? So what else am I supposed to say? There's no other terms I can say! Alright? We got one case so they can chill naughty art.
Let's read fanfic.
And so let's read a fic. Oh no. Stop! No! Yes! No! Wait! What? Oh my god! No! Do you want to see this George art or not? Do you want to see it or not? I could end the stream! And you'll never see it! I could just end! Okay, good. Art time, please. I'm dying. Hey!
Shut up, chat. I want art.
Yes, see, George wants art, okay? George wants the art, all right? So this is a little quick sketch I did of George. I actually love the flow in it. I don't know if we'll finish this, but we probably will get to blocking out the colors, probably. What? Oh.
I must go look in a mirror. True art.
Yes, this do be true art. True art. True art has never been ever made before, right? Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know why I do these like weird ass accents that are just a mixture of different things. I'm gonna be honest. I will say, Robin Williams is very much inspiration to how I just am. Fucking love Robin Williams. Or yeah, Robin Williams. I miss him.
This day, some children became curious about what lay past the sacred door. They wished to become heroic protagonists, with stories of ancient power, to guide them down there. It would not be long before they found what they sought. To their dismay, it found them, too.
Oh, and that is the next part of the, there is the literal fan fiction. Oh, by the way, guys, I would like to say this stream is super autistic. Bro, I am autistic! Autism and undiagnosed autism and ADHD right here. Yeah. That's why I say that I am basically disabled. I literally cannot do work. I cannot deal with the burnout of work culture. If you are here, you are just autistic. Yes. No, there's probably people that don't have any diagnosis that just watch me. And you know what? I will say one thing. I do make fun of myself a lot. Well, it's because I accept it. I accept that I am cringe. I accept that I am gremlin. Wait, I have autism now? Yes. No. If you actually do think that you are, please go and if you want to get checked out, please do get checked out by a professional. I will say, me personally, I do not want to get checked out by a professional because in the long term, I could end up with more problems and situations of things I want to do in future. So yeah. And right now I'm just not, I do not feel financially stable enough to be like, to get it, you know? I think like, yeah. I feel like you need to be a little bit more, maybe financially stable. Financially not worth it in the US either. Yeah, exactly. That's the other thing. Because if I want to go and move to a different country at all in my life, well, that disability can block you for a lot of countries. Yeah, that's the other thing. Until there's actual benefits. That's actually why I raised some money. I did back in July. I raised some money for a nonprofit that actually is working to get those kinds of benefits for people with autistic disabilities. Yeah. So they're trying to work for that. And I do try and do a lot of different things. I will say, now that I know that April is Autism Awareness Month, I will do that fundraising again, but in April.
Art was hit with a chair.
Yes, I was. Where UKW? I know, right? But yeah, the US is not a great place to really get it. So that's why I'm not. Even though, so I'm just basically a self-advocate right now for myself. And it's like, I know that I can't do certain things. And that's why I like being a content creator, because I can be able to do what I wish to do in my own time, and be able to accomplish things for myself and know what I can accomplish. Yeah, this isn't great. True. Honestly true. Anyways, let's get off the topic of this stuff. let's make funny art.
Fire burst from the tomb, scorching black everything it touched. What followed was far more grim. This human-shaped thing resembling dried meat radiated magic as it quickly began its task.
Okay, that's I guess another little thing for us today. Wait, where can an autism diagnosis stop you from moving? Basically, a lot of places. Australia, Canada, I think UK. It's mostly if you have a disability, not if you have an autism diagnosis. It's just if you have a disability at all. Which autism can give you a disability. So, yay. It's not that it doesn't stop you from going there. It's mostly like it doesn't stop you from going and moving to different places. It just makes it more difficult to move. Because, yeah. They just make it a little bit more difficult and you have to fill out more paperwork for it, meaning more money to spend on more forms to move. Which is just not fun. So that's why a lot of people with any disability usually say that they are literally trapped in the United States. It's not because they don't want to move. They want to move, but they can't. Because the amount of money that it would take to move is too much. It's actually why a lot of people haven't left the United States. Money. Yeah. Oh, funny thing. Did you know? Funny thing about the United States and taxes. Did you know that if you move to another country outside of the United States, but you are still a US citizen, you still have to pay taxes to the United States? There is only 2 countries that do this. The US and I forget what the other country was. The US, yeah. Honestly, I would say if you're a pretty good business person and you think that you can do pretty well in business and you think you can do stock market trading pretty damn well, it's a pretty good place to live if you're rich enough. If you're not, no. Honestly, even people in the United States are just literally like, please don't move here. No one likes any. It's not a great place to move to. It's a fine place to live and then move out of. But there are plenty of other reasons. But yeah. I'm gonna be honest, but there's some other countries that I would love to move to that I'm slowly starting to find out that probably aren't as great. Because, I will say the only reason to probably stay in the United States is because of the protections against, some protections that some states give to, LGBTQ plus population that is not very readily available in many other countries. So there is that. Not to say that other countries don't have it. It's just more of like, some of it is just not super readily available in most countries. But yeah. Anyways, let's move on to a happier topic, okay? I usually try not like to talk about these stuff, but let's move on to a happier topic because sometimes this kind of stuff does stress me out, and I just do not wish to be stressed out anymore today. I will say topics like this I can talk about for a bit, but then after a while it does start to get on my brain because it's like, yeah. It's not happy to think. I'm not very happy when I think about this stuff. So, and I want my Spears to be a happier place. What's your favorite sandwich filling?
Fanfic instead.
How about more fanfic instead? Oh yeah, I've been marking it down. Also, Echo, to go to your thing, if anyone clipped that. No, I don't think anybody did. I don't think anyone did clip that. But will it be clipped later? Probably. I'll clip it later myself. Because when in doubt, I don't know if you noticed, I'm the only one clipping my shit. I don't actually have anybody that clips my stuff. I literally have to spend, I do spend some time. Oh!
Warrior after warrior felt unable to reach it. Its uncaring hand waved them into dust. This could only be a demon, or worse. These would be the final thoughts racing through their minds as it ascended in the air. The next move to end it all.
Oh, by the way, if anyone is trying to wonder what is happening, George is doing a little bit of a, it's giving us a little bit of a fan fiction, and George is saying a fan fiction all the time. I will be clipping it. I forgot to clip the last one. I will clip it. I will go back and clip that one from Saturday. That'll be the first one, and I will label them respectfully, so that we get part 1, part 2, and I guess now part 3 as well.
That is the last bit for today.
Okay, that's the last bit for today. So if you guys want to continue on this little fanfic saga that George is reading to us, you can. I will make sure to probably try and put it into a folder, and if not, I will try, if on the YouTube Shorts, I will make it into a YouTube Shorts like folder. It will have its own playlist on YouTube. For it, so then you can watch all of it in order. All notes are saved if anything is lost. Okay, good. That's good. But yeah, George will be saying a little fan fiction for us, and each stream. And if anyone gets confused, I will just be like, I'll point you over to the YouTube. Like, I'll make a little shorts video, and I will make an announcement for it when it is prepared.
George will take your bank cards for Robux. The title of my fan fiction is The Legend of Jose. It's a story about the journey of Arctic and Stormwalker.
Yeah, it's the Legend of Jose. I freaking love it. I hope that eventually what people are gonna do is make little animations or like drawings of it. I would love that. I would love to do it myself, but I sometimes don't really have time to draw. Today is a lazy day, so I'm able to draw today, but sometimes I can't, and I feel like the fan fiction would be too much energy, and it's like I need to do other things. Especially since I am preparing for my 1.5 on my birthday, which is literally like this month, and then October, and then it's like, hey, it's November, hey yo, it's time for birthday. I will be taking a week off during then, by the way. Though, cause how I want to do it is the week before, or like during the week of the 1.5 debut, I'm going to be really promoting it. And also I need time to set everything up. Everything's basically set up and kind of ready to go. I just need to plug in certain things and make sure that everything is ready. Actually, Jose gave me a new transition, and I'm debating upon using it earlier, but I think I won't. I think I'll save it for the debut. I have like a new transition, I have new models, I have a new overlay for the chatting. This will all stay the same. This is going to be the same. I don't know if I'll ever change it. I just really like how this already looks. But yeah, so I'm getting a whole bunch of new stuff, and I'm excited. I'm super excited. Also, there will be new emotes as well. There's going to be a bunch of new things. Besides the new George follower emotes, there's going to be like actually new emotes that you'll be able to use as well. So yeah. And again, that won't be until November, so. And it'll be like a subathon and donathon. The donathon is to actually raise money for my PC, to build my own PC. And then the subs, part of the sub will be part of whatever is that will also go into the PC building fund as well. I did actually put it together. I figured out how much I will need in order to build my own PC. 1,500. That's all I need. When I eventually have a job, there are so many people I want to sub to and commission one day. Aw, that's so nice. Well, know that I always got commissions open. Actually, I had a friend of mine that is asking for emotes, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to like boggle them with stuff. I've made emotes for them in the past, but I don't want to boggle them saying like, hey, I have emotes open. And no, I don't want to do that. But yeah. Anyways, we're gonna do some art. I want to try and get more art stuff out there today. None of the fanfic was clipped. So far, none of it was, but I am going to remind myself. Here, actually, let me grab a sticky note to remind myself. I will do it afterwards. I clip now? Oh, okay. Please label them as part 2 and part 3 respectfully, and I will clip part 1. So it makes it easier. So then we have all of them together, so that then I know how in order to go. So that then when I make the YouTube Shorts stuff, then it'll all be like kept safe. I start with 1. Oh, you're gonna go back to the other video, and I don't even know where that is in the timeline, honestly. I have a mark on it. I don't but I don't remember where it is. Oh, it's near the end of the VOD. That is true. It is. I think it is near the end of the VOD. I will be posting it up probably on TikTok as well, but the YouTube Shorts will probably be the best area because that'll be all organized. When I have it all done, I'll have a link to it so that then if people want to. Not necessarily nice. I just want to feel like I'm supporting the people who provide free entertainment to the max, you know? And I feel I want to really commission different people to have my character and their style. Soon enough. Ah, yeah. A lot of people really like my the more painterly style I've been going with. Compared to like how I used to draw and stuff. I feel like it's free. BRB, okay? You just gotta go and get it. Yeah. You have a very unique style. Thank you. Yeah. I wanted, because I was like, I don't really want to copy other people or use like other people as inspiration. I just want to paint or draw how I want to draw. And after finding like a particular brush, actually I use 2 brushes. Actually, the brush I'm currently using too. I use like 2 different brushes. So I use this brush that Jose gave me, which is just a solid brush. I use it for sketching as well sometimes because you can go really nice with it. And unique in quite generic anime style. Which there isn't a problem. I feel that there isn't a problem with it. My style, though, a lot of people might be like, oh, you're using like a 3D form. I'm like, yeah, but I still have to know how the body shapes itself. Yeah. I will say I do use 3D forms a lot, but that's just because for some reason it's very hard for me to understand the human body when I don't use like a form or a reference. And so these poses are just to help me, but it's not even the basic body. I like go in and I edit like what the body looks like in here. Like this is a very plus size-ish person and I'm going to make them a little bit more plus size with having a little bit of chub because George is a little precious chunky one that is adorable. And we love chunky George. So I want to be able to reflect that as well. And then the other brush that I use for mainly rendering is this brush. This is the brush I use for rendering. That's because you can get really nice soft painter. And this is the painter. Chunky monkey. Yeah. And this is just the painting brush. But also it like layers on top of itself and creates like nice overlays. Yeah. And then I have a chunky blend. It's literally called a chunky blender. That blends it also out to keep the painterly brush strokes as well. But yeah. And this is the only brush that I use. Some people use like several different brushes, but I don't. I just need one. Now sometimes I use like other brushes from the pack that Jose sent me. And sometimes I don't. It just depends on what I want to use. Like what effect do I want to get? Like for example, the clouds, like these, my little storm sonas, I use 2 different brushes. But that one particular brush that I always use it for clouds. All the clouds that you see around here are made with the exact same brush. But when I want to get like nice crisp lines, because I do have two different art styles. I have my little cutesy art style, which is like more of like this oh, right. Like I think, yeah, like, you know, my designs that you see, like the cute designs and all of that, and the emote designs, that's like a completely different art style than my normal art style that I do. Let me just make sure I know. Okay, so this overlaps here. So this kind of overlaps. And then this kind of goes. There we go. Man. Sometimes I just saw how everyone was doing like typical anime style. And I started drawing in typical anime style for like a long time. But then like going to university and like learning about how actual bodies are and everything kind of trained it out of me. So I will say, okay, I need to talk about this. I know, but let me just say this. There are some VTuber models that I see and I'm like, those look like ass, when they're not. I like the harshness of your art style in a way. Yeah, it is a very harsh art style. It's very grimy. It's very grungy. But the thing is, that is actually inspiration from when I did 3D models. Actually, can I pull up? Wait, let me see if I can pull up a picture. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of one of my old models. I think I still have something on here from back then. I like that tough. Yeah, so a lot of that inspiration is mainly from like just looking at a lot of classical paintings. I just love classic paintings. I like going to museums and looking at classic paintings. So in a way, I'm very much inspired by a lot more classical works. So very much more like painterly style. Because I like to see the brushstrokes, but also like I like, because sometimes, I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I fuck up in the shading. But the thing is, because there's all these painterly brushstrokes going on, you can't really see if it's messed up or not. But you can still get the idea of what the shape and the forms are based off of how it looks. So, and that's what I basically went for. Let me see. I think I have. Let me see. Was this my thesis? You know, let me see if I have any images. Oh, these were the diorama images. No, I want the... no. Okay. Not that either. I'm trying to like find one that doesn't have my fucking name on it, but I think I can only find one that has my name on it. I don't even want to open these up because they all have my name on it. I guess I can show this one. I also say about the anime art style as someone who is trying to have an anime art style. Yeah, anime art style is not bad. I think that some of it is really beautiful. Like, okay. Technically, it's not anime art style, but I do... Another inspiration for some of my art, in a way, or at least the vibrancy of it, is inspired by... I don't know if anyone's seen Heaven's Official Blessing, or, like, read the graphic novel, or, like, the novel, and seen, like, the cover of it. I I don't think it's her. I don't, not her. I don't think it's the writer that does the art for it, but I don't know. I don't know who the artist is for it, but whoever's the artist for that, like, wonderful art. Like, I love the vibrancy it has. Now, there are other artists that I also love the vibrancy of theirs. Another artist I'm actually inspired by is actually here on Twitch. I found them here on Twitch, which is Marik Baroni. I also was inspired by him with how some of my art style is as well. At least when it came to like brushstrokes, like he's I would argue that he is kind of confident in his abilities of what he's drawing. He and I both do have problems with imposter syndrome a lot of the time. But I am very much inspired by him when it came to choosing of, do I want to do the line art and all of that sort of colored route, or do I want to go on this new route of screw the line art, just go into coloring and rendering it. And I'm going to be honest, ever since freeing myself from line art, like, I feel so much more confident in my drawings and my artwork, as you can tell. But I did find a picture that I can use. So let me see if this will open up. Okay, I gotta make it open up in here. Actually, do these? Yes, these do have my name on them. God damn it. I did this for my university, so a lot of them do have names on them. I won't do that. There we go. I'm just gonna open this in here. There you go. So this is some of my work that I did in 3D. This was for my thesis project. So yeah. All of this was inspired by if Greek mythos met cyberpunk, and that's what the inspiration behind all of this was. So we have the Throne of Hades. My only thing with the anime style is a lot of people I know don't do it because they like the style. They do it for the likes. True. Holy shit. Those models are nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, all of this was I made myself, like, from building from scratch. So like you wouldn't recognize that most of the stuff was probably like just cubes and circles and stuff. But yeah. Jose actually did the mock-up for the wings over here. He did the idea concept art. Oh no, not the fucking ads! Okay, I'll talk about the wings in a second. But all of this is inspired by Greek mythos. If Greek mythos meant cyberpunk. I had a laugh at how you can stare at George. Oh, yeah. I can now turn my head a lot more than I used to be able to. Now I can just stare at George in the most confidence way ever. Okay, is that back from ads? Okay, good. Anyways, Jose did the mock-up for this the wings here. He was the one that came up with the concept with it. Ads Elba, yeah. So Jose came up with a concept actually for this particular design. And these are so let me go through the line. So this is all cyberpunk themed. I'll show you the mushrooms in a bit. Yeah, I know what I said. Just hold on. I'll explain myself. So I was going for hyper realism. So this is supposed to be realistic. So like for you know what and it's supposed to be again cyberpunk and Greek mythos together. And this was actually inspired by something else I made at school during my university times, which was we had to reimagine a tale or legend and make an entire like pitch concept for it if we were going to an animation studio and like putting forth. And my concept was the Hades and Persephone myth, but make it cyberpunk and like kind of how would that change and alter things. And that was also inspired by Lore of Olympus with how they kind of did their thing. So yeah, but so this is all cyberpunk themed. So we have the Silver Scythe of Demeter. We have the throne of the underworld. And we have the Bident, Hades Bident, which is his basically staff and spear, which my spear is also based off of. I don't know if you noticed that, but it actually is based off of this design. I really loved how this design came out. And actually, when I was making props for the other assignment, I had a prop turnaround for this particular one that I drew. So this was the first thing that I made in this entire grouping. And then Jose made this, and I call these the Wings of Icarus. And they're massive. Yeah, these are the Wings of Icarus. And the funny thing is we even came up with a slogan saying they have a 50% chance to blow up and explode. If you don't know the story of Icarus, look it up. But yeah, we said they have a 50% chance of being just catching on fire and blowing up. So yeah. And then last but not least, we actually have a control panel here that is inspired by the Labyrinth. So this is supposed to be, oh my gosh, why am I forgetting his name? But if anyone knows the myth of the Labyrinth, of the Minotaur in the Labyrinth, yeah, this is inspired by that. Basically, because we're making it more cyberpunk themed, you know, we want it to make it look more like it's cyberpunk themed. But yeah, I got a lot of comments from my professor about how to like add more upgrading to this, and most of the grunging on this is like really I will say all of this painting on here, all this painting that you see on here, some of it is just like grab it and paste it on, but a lot of this I had to go in here because these are like lines in here. I had to go in here and start like hand painting where the metal was, and some grime and gruck in here. So a lot of this is hand painted as well. Even though I'm using just like regular, like real world textures, I still had to go in here and paint a lot of this rust and stuff in here by hand. So yeah. Wherever you see like lines and stuff like that, sometimes I had to go in there and do that as well. And then let me pull up my other. This was my thesis, by the way. This is my thesis project. And let me see if I can pull up my other thesis. Is this the only one that's in here? Huh. There's only this one in here. Interesting. Or was it from... Or was it in here? Oh, here's where the mushrooms are. These ones actually don't have their... These are just the images. So you get to go up close and personal with all these. So these were my mushroom designs. I made some potion bottles as extra. But this was a adventurer's bag that I made. Because it is stylized, I had to hand paint a lot of this. So yeah, a lot of it done by hand painting. This was a lamp, like a wall lamp, and each of these are supposed to be based off of different mushrooms. This one is not based off of a particular mushroom, but each of these are based off of different mushrooms. Lamp, yeah. So this one was based off of oyster mushrooms. This one is based off of a milk cap mushroom. By the way, the bottom of this. So, fun fact about games: if you're making a building, you have to at least put like at least a foot or two of extra stuff. So like if it's on like angle, so like if it's on like an angled plane, like, you know, a slope or something like that, or a hill or mountain, that it still looks like it's in the ground or like there's something there. So that's what this bottom part of the mushroom is here. Oh, it opened up. I accidentally opened up that one as well. That was the wireframe. Then we have the mushroom fort. Also, same thing. There is like more under here. This is the mushroom fort. Inspired by, to avoid it floating. Yeah, it's to avoid it looking like it's floating. It's to make it look more grounded, but also so that then, you know, people don't have to worry about it being like flush with the terrain. So there's that. This fort is inspired by, I don't know. This was before I started playing Legend of Zelda. I hadn't played much of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, but this is inspired by the Bokoblin forts, actually. This is very much inspired by the Bokoblin forts. So, yeah. And last but not least is my baby. This is probably my baby. This is my best baby ever. I love this. This has, so the interesting thing about this particular one is this is inspired by every single other one I've made previously. So it has all of the mushrooms, shroom fountain. Yeah, it is a shroom fountain. So it's inspired by all of the different mushrooms from before. And yeah, and I just wanted to make it very overgrown, very just, yeah, that's what I was going for with it. And honestly, my professor really loved how this one in particular came out. I'm gonna be honest, the best one, like the best mushrooms I've ever made is these ones right here. But yeah, I will say I've kind of left 3D modeling behind, unfortunately, because the program that I used to use with this in particular that I knew really well, you have to pay for the licensing now, so I just ended up getting rid of it, because I don't want to pay $1,000 just to have it for every now and then, for using it every now and then. But yeah, so so I ended up not being able to have it anymore. But I do want to learn how to use Blender so I can maybe get back into doing these cute little things. But yeah, was it Maya? Yes, I was professionally trained in Maya. I'm trying to remember all the programs. Maya, ZBrush, Substance. I also did learn 3D Coat, but that one's like whatever. Honestly, no one uses that. I did also use a different program for doing all my UVs, which was the industry standard. Yeah, basically, I learned all of industry standard, plus a few little extra ones here and there. But yeah. So. But yeah, I mean, they came out all really nice. Like, everything came out really nice. I do have a diorama like this as well for it, but I cannot find it. But yeah, so I have basically kind of left all of that stuff behind. I did try and apply for the industry, and I almost went to Insomniac, but I missed the I missed that little email, like, but I was like so busy with so much stuff that I was like, I didn't even read any of my emails, like no emails. I read no emails at all. So ended up losing out on that, but I'm gonna be honest, I feel that I would be more burnt out and stressed and just in a really bad place if I did. So I kind of like that I did actually miss out on it, because now I make stuff and I do comedic stuff for you guys on the internet. So which one is Insomniac? Insomniac Games is the one behind Amnesia. That's what really put them on the map, I think. They're under PlayStation. Oh yeah, Spider-Man. Yeah, they did the Spider-Man game as well. Yeah. Yeah, again, it's not that I didn't want to go to Insomniac. Actually, I was like, wow. But I decided I had missed the thing. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of glad I ended up missing it. Insomniac are top tier. Yeah, but they might be going on strike. So, gotta be honest, even if I did graduate and get into the gaming industry at all, like, I personally think I would be too stressed out with doing everything that I needed to do that I would burn out and just not be in a really good mental health place at all. And I don't think that's a good thing. Even though Insomniac is top tier, at the end of the day, what am I willing to sacrifice in order to be part of it? And is that sacrifice good? So, to be honest, I'm kind of okay with where I am currently, because then I don't have to sacrifice like all of my stuff to something that will end up just getting me like a little bit of something back. So yeah, I know it sounds really dark, but that's how it is. Oh my gosh. But anyways, wow, I like how we spent an hour. We haven't even actually drawn anything yet. Yeah, actually, I do get people coming around and ask me.
We sacrifice our enemies.
We do sacrifice our enemies. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest. If I did end up going there or doing any of that kind of stuff, I'm gonna be honest, I probably wouldn't have started streaming at all. PlayStation Studios makes the best games, but their hours to pay rate is not good. It's common in... Yeah, actually, fun fact, the game industry has been wanting to have a union since the 80s. You want to know what happened in the 80s? Gaming crash. Literally, a lot of gaming studios ended up closing, and that's how we got Nintendo. I'm not even joking. The story of how Nintendo came into the United States was literally because there was a big gaming crash, and all the other game companies were literally bankrupt, and so they were claiming bankruptcy and closing their doors. And Nintendo came in and were like, hey, we have this stuff, and we're gonna put like a high quality stuff. And that's why, like, a Nintendo, if you ever look at a Nintendo game, all the Nintendo games have like that seal of authenticity. It is because they want to say like, hey, we viewed this game and we know that this game is good. We have it. We have a high quality like thing. We want quality over quantity. And then Scarlet and Violet came out. I like to hold that over their head with shame. Nintendo actually don't overwork their staff. Exactly. They don't overwork their staff. They make sure that everything is good. And they want to give that high qualityness as well. I'm gonna be honest, in the United States, if you work anything with 3D, you can go into like anything. You can go into animation, you can go into film, you can technically go into news, technically doing all their like those 3D overlays, stuff like that. You can technically do that. But yeah. But yeah. And then her advertisements run on Unreal Engine. Yeah, that's the other thing. So there's a lot of things that you can go into if you do have a degree or do anything with 3D. But then it's like, but the problem is that a lot of people that like almost all companies think like, oh, people that work anything with 3D, the computer mainly does it themselves. And I'm like, yes and no, because there are tools that will help speed the process along, but we still have to do a lot of the input. Maybe we'll watch some clips of some animation work I've done. I have done some 3D animation work before. So I can show you guys some 3D animation work that I've done if you guys want. We'll do it after. You know, Audie, hit up Art. She'll make you a cool car ad. No, I'm not that professional. I'm not that professional. I'm not as professional as you think I am. I'm actually, so... No, never made things in 3D would say that. Yeah, honestly true. Like, that's mainly how it is. A lot of people that, like, that say, like, oh, you know, 3D is mostly done by this stuff, yeah. Sorry to be that guy, but please say Aldi, it's Aldi. Nope, I'm saying Aldi forever. I'm saying Aldi forever. Make me say it differently. Trust me, everyone out here says Aldi, okay? No one says Audi. They're like, if you say Audi, you must be rich. You must be rich enough to buy one. I'm joking. Trying to use pre-made stuff is difficult enough. True. I bet you say Porsche, not... I bet you say Porsche, not Porsche.
I do.
Oh, yeah, we say Porsche. Well, yeah, we do. You're not wrong. We say Porsche, not Porsche. Oh, wait. Should I say how we all say car names? Should I say how we say all car names? And you guys gotta tell me if it's right or not, okay? Honda. Toyota. Hyundai. Okay? BMW. That's pretty easy. Subaru. Okay? Subaru. Nissan. Yeah. No, BMW. We call it a BMW. Fuck. Do you want to know why we call it a BMW? Because the B and because the M and the V overlap, and it makes it look like it's a BW instead of a BMW. So that's why we call it BMW.
Subscribe to Art's TikTok and YouTube to see the whole story of the legend of Jose.
Oh, yeah, thank you for the small reminder of that, George. Yes. I hope that I've made some people cringe with how I say things. You should hear how I talk about food.
That's how you advertise.
That's how you advertise. Yes, George, it is. It is how you advertise. It's a BMW, but I technically pronounce it as BMV, but nobody says it. That is a BMW. We always say that's a BMW. If it's a bit, okay, the funny thing is, we say things are BMWs when they're not BMWs, because BMWs to us is just giant SUV cars. Anything that's a giant SUV, we call a BMW, even though that it's not a BMW. It's just that BMWs are just mainly always those big giant cars, so we always call it a BMW. Only Germans pronounce it BMW. Well, I guess I'm shitting upon my ancestry. I'm having no shade today. There is no shade. Oh, my dog's getting comfortable. I'm on your head. Yes, you are, Opie. You're on my head. Every Monday, I'm gonna keep filling more storms all over me. I'm disappointed in my own country. But yeah, so we were just talking about cars. British people really say, wait, they really say Nissan? Like ni, yeah. Yeah, we, Nia. They do say it like that? Oh, that's funny. That's actually funny. That's hilarious. I love it. Yeah, but for the most part, like, we usually say, oh yeah, Tesla. I will say one thing. No one here likes Fords. Everybody loves Teslas. I'm gonna be honest. I walk around my block and so many people over here pronounce it with the I. Nissan. Teslas are, yes, they are. My mom talks about wanting a Tesla, and I'm just like, no, you don't. No, you don't want a Tesla. She actually wants a hybrid car, and she wants, I'm gonna be honest, depending on if I get, there is one thing that I do want to do with this entire streaming stuff, is hybrids do and don't. It depends where you get it from. Honda hybrids are actually really good. But most other hybrids just are not as great. But if you're buying from anything that's a Japanese company, usually that shit slaps. Toyota greater than Honda. I'm gonna be honest with you there. For hybrid, well, my mom still wants to shop around a little bit, but the reason that she wants a particular Honda car is because it's like, what is it? The Honda CR-V. She wants a CR-V. The only reason that she wants the CR-V is because it's not a massive car, but it's not like a small regular car. Like, it's tall enough, because now she can't like bend down to get into our Honda Civic anymore. She can't bend down to get into it anymore, and she can't like get up out of it. So she wants a car that's able to, like, she can just slide in and out of, and the CR-V is actually the perfect height for her, and that's why. So like for her, it's like perfect height. And if there's a Toyota car, that's probably about the same. But again, she also doesn't want a massive car. That's the other thing. So she has some like standards.
Toyota.
Toyota, yeah. We call it, actually, you're not incorrect, George. A lot of people call it, say, Toyota. So. Ahoy! Oh, ahoy, Fox! It has been quite a while. How are you? We're just we've been talking about a bunch of different things, but we started talking about cars. I've been trying to work on this, but it's been difficult because we keep talking about random shit. I'm good. Glad to hear. I'm glad to hear that. We're currently doing some little George inspired art. Started working on my model again. Ooh, yeah, you always gotta work on, you know, new stuff. New models and stuff. Yeah, I finally finished working on all my-
I look so pretty already.
You are. I actually finished on all the models that I need. That I'm prepping for my 1.5. I have them all done. I'm so happy. More than just my 1.5, I'm getting my male, and I decided to make a chibi version for the male as well, which also will be debuting with on my birthday. But, upgrades, people, upgrades. Everyone getting upgrades. Even Niji Sanji getting upgrades. Would love to share her with you if you want to see. Sure. Yeah, now I gotta work on my 2.0. Oh god. No. Sorry for the long. What? Wait, which long ass message? No, it's okay. Do. You know what? Yeah. Sent in Discord. Okay, I'll take a look at it in a sec. I just wanna. I'm gonna not make them as masses as I used to. There you go. Multiple people in my class are big fans of German cars. Oh my gosh. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. I mean, any German car is very much more like luxurious car, so. Japanese cars, there aren't cars people, they just really like a few cars. Japanese classics. Where it's at. Yeah, true, Japanese classics are. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, did BeagleBot is BeagleBot broken again? Is BeagleBot broken again? Or did I just not hear it? Here, let me test George. Did BeagleBot break? Let's give a little test.
Hello.
Oh, okay, BeagleBot is not broken. I just didn't hear George. Good. I don't want BeagleBot to break again. I didn't hear George. I heard George. Here, let's do a little testy test. Wait, well, I heard the hello. Oh, okay. That's weird.
I want to drive a Batmobile.
Oh, it was just delayed. What? That was really delayed, George. That was like super delayed.
Huh.
Huh. Well, George finally said it, which that's funny. That was super delayed. That was really delayed for no reason. I have no idea how that happened.
Wah ha 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 ha. Speaking of Batman, I should give him a call.
No, George. No, we've talked about this. Do not give Batman a call. He does not want to talk to you. We all know this. Yeah. Uh-oh. Do you think a solo would... I don't know. I'm not a car person. I know cars. I'm not a car person. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah. I wish I was a car person, but then I could just fix my car myself.
Hi
Uh-oh.
Bruce, it's George. Catwoman said you are a bad kisser. Oh, she's there you say. Can she come to the phone instead? Hello? He hung up.
Oh my god. Yeah, insurance. I will say, depending on how old like a particular car is, sometimes it is going to be hard to get certain insurance. Oh yeah. Insurance is always the biggest worry. That's why it's like, if I start making it big, I do want to help my mom a lot with different things. Because the thing is, my mom basically pays a lot of like the insurance and all of that. And I don't want to make her worry about that anymore. I want to be able to like pay a lot of stuff off for her so she doesn't have to worry about things.
Hello Mom, do you have a minute to talk about our Lord and Savior Lightning McQueen, star of several featured films such as Cars, Cars 2, Cars 3, Planes, Fire and Rescue, Finding Dory, Toy Story 3, Coco and Ralph? breaks the internet, as well as other short films such as Master and the Ghost Light, Miss Fritters Racing School, television programs such as Cast Tunes, Pixar Popcorn Cars series voiced by none other than Owen Wilson. He also appears in video games such as Cars video game Cars Radiator.
Oh my gosh. I would love to hear about our Lord and Savior. Oh, what is it? Light me, light me, queen. I mean, I am lightning, so I spawned Lightning McQueen into being. Where do you think he got Ka-chow from? Oh my god. What am I saying anymore? I don't even know what I say. I wish Jose was here, but then Jose would have to supervise me of what I say.
Lightning, will you be my MC queen?
Oh my gosh. Right. New lore? Yeah, new lore. Oh, don't remind me of lore. I gotta actually I still have to finish the lore I was beginning for my male model. Yes, there will be lore on my birthday, and I keep forgetting to frickin' do it. I keep forgetting I need to frickin' do it. I'm like, it'll be fine. I'll work on it when I need to, and then it's like slowly but surely approaching, and it's like, oh no. Oh no. Well, it's just gonna be in November and I'm still not done with it, and I rush it like the day before. I need to go to bed in a minute. Well, whenever you go to bed, I hope that you have sweet dreams and you're gonna dream about cars.
I feel sad that Crank Call went cringe. Maybe I should call Superman instead.
No, George, don't call Superman. I've told you a million times you cannot call him. He wishes to be alone at the moment. Just like Batman does! I just spat all over my screen with Batman.
I hopes you dream about me. I love Batman.
I love Batman. Yeah, I know you love Batman, George, but you also gotta
Let me call Batman.
No, you cannot call Batman anymore, George.
Batman answer. Love driving Batman crazy.
Oh my gosh, George, no. You can't drive Batman crazy. Oh, it's talking about crazy. I'll just tell you guys this.
George gets all the Batmen.
Oh my gosh. Actually, let me talk about this, guys. So I have rats. Not pet rats. The uninvited rats. Crazy? I was crazy once. Yeah. Funny enough, I was telling my friends about it, and they were just like, oh yeah, crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room full of rats. And I was like, no, a rubber room full of rats and a skunk. And they all made me crazy. Because the skunk is under the house. You have rats or mice? Rats. Like, rats. Not mice. Yeah. Thankfully, we do have a guy, and they're coming out later today, and they're gonna start putting traps up for the skunk. Mice live in your house. Rats won't. No. Rats do live in our houses. They're ballsy enough to do it. They are ballsy enough. It is too hot for them to nest where they usually nest. But yeah, no, rats do, you know the scene? Bro got those, bro, New York rats got nothing on rats out here, okay? Rats out here are more ballsy, okay? They'll straight up eat through your walls, okay? They'll eat through your wall. They'll eat through anything out here. New York rats are classy. They go for the pizzas on the ground. You know, they drag pizzas around the place, okay? They have more class to them. These ones chew straight through drywall. Okay? Drywall. They have also been known to eat through metal pipes. So, yeah. Oh yeah, no, they're ballsy. They'll even come out and they'll eat anything that's in the kitchen. You leave something out in the kitchen, well, they're gonna eat it. They're gonna find it, they're gonna eat it. They're very ballsy, okay? Very, very ballsy. Okay, now I want to do some colors. First off, I do want... Mice are the biggest, scariest cats until food is involved. Yeah. Well, the other thing with rats out here is that we have to worry about fleas. And also, the rats can also have diseases, so... Most rodents do, but, you know, I will say I do want a pet rat. But, yeah, rodents in general. Yeah, rodents in general. Even with capybaras. Well, capybaras are just friendly in general. Are ballsy for food. They are. Well, again, the rats eat anything. So they eat anything. They eat through anything. They've eaten, like, so many random stuff. Mice at least are nice. They will actually just go and eat actual food. Most wild, yeah. A lot of rodents are riddled with, a lot of animals are riddled with diseases if they're out in the wild. That's just how the natural evolution and cycle is of stuff. But yeah, so we are having somebody come out and deal with the situation. Because the skunk actually ripped out a part of this area that we had, like, closed up. So ripped it off, and they're now getting in through that way.
We should get pug checked.
We should get pug checked, yeah. Yeah. Pug, do you have all your rabies shots up to date? Foxes are a key target of mange. Ah. Oh, I see. Yeah. I'm gonna import George really quickly. Let me get George. I will not go to the vet. The biscuits are dry. Don't worry. I'll make you a full-on meal when you get home. When we get home. Actually, is all of your guys' shots up to date? Do I need to take all of you to the vet? And the doctor? Do we need to make sure of that? Oh, actually, that reminds me. The other day... Let me just put it up here. Oh, nope, not that. The other day, I actually cut my... not the entirety of my pinky toe.
Calm down, I know I'm hot, but don't get too excited.
Yeah. Let me do this. Please. I'm mostly doing it because I want the hair to be the same. Let me just put there. Because I want stuff to be. I'm still gonna go. Hold me. Aw. Oh no, you're not. You're not. You are fluffy. You're not fat. You're fluffy. Okay? Okay.
At least I'm not a cat. They use their tongues to clean. I uses my tongue to eat Cheetos.
Yes, you do use your tongue just to eat Cheetos. But they said that's a reason to diet. Oh. Yeah. Actually, I am also, quote, fat. But the thing is like, oh.
I love Pepe.
Oh no. You know what? I'm not surprised, George. Not surprised. Oh. And...
He's just a cute little guy.
He is a very cute little guy, George. Right. Let us do some more color. I remember when people thought, oh my god, yeah, I do remember that. That was, okay, honestly, it was kind of funny, but it was also kind of dumb at the same time. I was like, really? A frog? A frog. It's a frog, guys. Yeah. Actually, some people still do but think it is. People use it as that, actually. In that way still. Mountain chicken. Oh yeah! Do you know what a mountain chicken... Does everyone know what a mountain chicken is? When I saw the meme of that, I laughed. I was like, oh my gosh. Most people I know just Pepe from the memes. Yes.
Hello, Clark.
Oh no.
It's George. / What do you mean you know already? Stop listening like that, you pervert.
See, George, I knew that he'd know who you were. I knew he would. Because you can't hide anything. You can't hide anything from him. Then people knew was the same.
Well, that sucked.
I think so. I don't know. I don't get into I try not get into political stuff much. Like, I get into it on my off time, but that's like more of a personal thing. I just meant the memes were confused. Yeah, a lot of memes are if you think about it.
Enough about politics, let's talk about this beautiful princess on screen. Not
Yes.
you, Mum.
Thank you, George. You don't need to have a crown to be a beautiful princess, George. Oop. The wrong button. Save. Thank you for the save and a stretch. I'm gonna get up and do a stretch. No. My dog thinks I am taking her out on a walk when I move my thing down. Well, now you can see that I actually stretch.
I'm the prettiest princess.
Yeah. I now get up and do an actual stretch. Oh, look at little buns with bridge. Alright, and then I'm gonna do this little. These little bows. Gonna go to sleep. Night. Okay, good night. You know what's great? Or what is? I have no idea what that is. Or is a chocolate bar. Oh, I've never had it before. Actually, I've never heard of it before. That's the main thing. Hmm. There we go. Oh, I was almost gonna do a fill on it. Go. And then where this dusty.
I have a different. There we go. All right, there's open parts on here. Actually, there's a trick I do sometimes where it's basically so that I kind of know where all the lines. And then where we need you? All right, I'm only trying to get this particular. Yeah.
Hey Diana, it's George. Can I come over to Amazon Island? So I'm not welcome since the incident. I'm sure you can forgive me.
Oh my god.
Slash. Both of my cheeks if I ever come back. Okay, bye.
Oh wow, George. You're really trying, aren't you? And there we go.
I would say I'm being casual.
You're being casual, George. There you go. But then, now we get this. Oh, that's so great. So nice. Oh, the one thing I forgot to do is I need to make the skin tone of the shoe the same as theirs. Because I'm not putting pink on here. It wouldn't look right. Because I want it to... Because ballerina shoes are supposed to blend in. Actually, I don't know if I told you guys this. I used to do ballet when I was a child. I didn't end up getting on point ever. I never ended up doing this. But I will say, I don't know if you know, but George's design originally was based off of a particular anime called Princess Tutu. And their design was very much inspired by them. It still kind of is, but not as much anymore. I'm now starting to make them a little bit more to their own self as well. And I figured that this kind of dress would be a little bit different. Because it's not the tutu dress anymore. It is now just a full length, very elegant looking. Because George, even though they are the deity of rain, they are also the deity of dance. So yeah, little fun things there. This is This is. Oh, that's what I want. There you go.
You can laugh at my tutu. I will dance in your tears.
Exactly, George. You will dance in their tears. You laugh at George's tutu, they will dance in you. I want to do this that color. There you go. A lot of leaf-ish design. The cloud is supposed to represent storm clouds.
I kind of want to do this color, so I'm gonna say cuffs. And then let this. Oop, it's not closed down here. Here. Oh, I like how that looks.
So much elegance. George, who knew you could be so elegant? On top of being as chaotic as you normally are. You're so elegant. Look at you, George. Elegancy. Just elegant.
I'm always elegant.
You're always elegant, George. I'm glad. I'm glad you're always elegant. But yeah. I don't think I'm gonna finish this today, but I didn't sketch it out like I did the previous ones. We're gonna see. I may draw for possibly another hour. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. My back is feeling pretty good today, so I might be able to stream for a really long time today. It's actually now starting to get cooler, so I'm not dealing with having all the heat and stuff. So I don't have to deal with that now anymore. Let's do the back here. So this part of the design is inspired by Princess Tutu very, very much. This Princess Tutu has this like little back part right here. And then also gonna and then this. This is a little hard to see. I might have to bump that. Oh, it's because being the deity of rain, you gotta have a little bit of I actually was thinking about drawing the scene where it's raining around them, but we'll see. See what I want.
Do-do-do-do. Oh, it's your top. I want to do this. Actually, put this in a folder. Just in case. There we go.
Coffee. Now they have a face. Now you have a face, George. Not that you didn't have a face before, but now you actually have a face. I think I kind of want to take a little quick break, and then I'll probably come back and finish, or I'll do the shoes really quickly, and then I'll take a break, and then I will, and then we'll get to rendering. I don't know if we'll do a background on this. Now George can have a face-off with Nicolas Cage. Oh my gosh. Yes. George will always have a face-off with Nicolas Cage. Oh yeah, I forgot that you have earrings! I give you an earring, George. You need your earring really quickly. There we go. George has an earring. Almost forgot about the earring. I want to make sure that this is an okay. Alright. So let's do... If I don't like the color, I can always change the color later. Oh my god. I have been dripped out. I got the drip. The drip is back.
Yeah. Jose is the wonderful person behind this drip look. Alright. And now we get to do that. And we get to move on to shading. Oh my gosh, this looks so beautiful. It's so beautiful. George, look at how beautiful you look. Technically, George is also the deity of parties. I feel like when I come back, I will have no more drip. But I want to go and make some more tea. And also, I just kind of want to, you know, pull myself away from the screen a little bit and just kind of look at other things at a distance for a bit. And yeah. So... So I will be right back. Everybody,
That's how I got kicked off Amazon Island.
That's how I kicked off. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we'll be. I'll be right back. I'll be back. I'll be back. So I'm gonna run an ad for a bit. But while that ad's running, George, unfortunately, you're in charge. I've returned. I've done.
Ooga booga.
Yes. Ooga booga. Oh my god. I lost my drip. The drip's gone. Drip's all gone. Let me just do that. I got some more tea. I also found my water. I was wondering where my water bottle was. I found it. Me that's only drank 1 cup of coffee and 1 cup of tea today. I do keep myself very well hydrated. I make sure of it. Anyways. Let us get into some rendering process. So I kind of want to actually do a little bit of background on this really quickly. But it's going to be a simple background. Of course, I want them dancing on, like, water. So that'll be the foreground. And let's get the mid-ground area. And then a background. I'm just gonna make it a simple. think of... I know, I want to do the background first, so I kind of know how I wanted to do the highlight and shading. Very nice results. Thank you. Yeah, I don't want to overdo it because I want the focus to be on George. That's what I want the main focus to be. I have been starting to add a lot more backgrounds to my stuff, which is nice. Because I just want to, have a little bit more stuff. Make it look like clouds back here. So it looks more like it's very cloudy. Which makes sense for City of Rain over here. Yeah. Somewhat clouded. And then usually with backgrounds, what I also do, depending on where it is, I do this. I know it's gonna look dark, but okay. Oh. Wrong wrong gradient. A little dark, but it is only to kind of push the background a little bit further back. Just to darken it so then the figure itself ends up popping out a little bit more. And there you go. Turn this color off. And then because the light is kind of coming from down here, we're gonna mainly make this... It's easy to shade, like, mainly most of the water and stuff. Thank you, thank you. There we go. Gotta make at least this area a little darker. Back here. I actually have a brush grass. Think I'll do. There we go. Hello. We're doing little George drawing. Of only the bestest frog. We got ice cream. Bro, I want ice cream. Well, I'll be getting ice cream on Thursday. No, I'm getting ice cream on Thursday and not with you. Because there will be none for you. Fight me. Come and fight my friend and I. I'm going with them. You know which friend. David. Yes. I'm trying to figure out which cute pants or shorts. Ah, yes, the true question. Pants or shorts? Hey, yo, I want ice cream. Whoa. Also, I looked at the model. Ooh. I like it. Could just do really long short QQ. Yeah. When in doubt, long shorts. Yeah. I wish I could show you all my my 2.0 because I really like how it came out. I have a light mode and I keep looking at it and then I slowly remember, right, I have a light mode and dark mode on it. Cuz like I'm moving more into being like, besides just a storm deity, I'm also like just the deity of the sky in general. So I'm like, maybe my outfit should change on whether or not it's like day or night. So, or well, the colors will change. The outfit will be the same. The color scheme will change. So, I just wanted it to be something fun and creative in that aspect. So, because a lot of people usually they'll do like just outfit changes. But I'm like, yeah, but what if the outfit can change colors? I was like, it would be cool if the outfit could change colors too. But yeah, I slowly started realizing, I was like, oh no, I have a light mode and dark mode. Because, you know, light mode for daytime and then dark mode for nighttime. Always finding out. Okay. I think this will work for right now. And then what I want to go in here. Oh. And now I'm pulling up. Fox just keeps everything in dark mode. Correct. As it should be. I need to figure out the core shadows, most of the bigger parts first, and then we'll do. It's not like a dark scene, so I don't want the shadows to be really dark and harsh. I still want this to be elegant. Mm-hmm. Oh. I'll be refining this a little bit more. But I do want it to be very, very fluid. And now, time to go in and do details. Oh. These are the moments that you just gotta go in and do a little bit more refining. It's just to help me finger. And usually I can be able to figure out. Fine. This is always the funnest part for me. I mean, anybody that does 3D, they'll tell you how much fun it is to usually do all the rendering stuff. Dude. Bit more refinement there everywhere. Because even though some of this stuff got shaded out, some of it. this. There. See, I have this thick, chunky blender that does blend stuff out, but I usually try and use it for certain areas that need it. For example, in here, it's great. It is really great for folds. It's like perfect for if you need any fabric that needs folding. I will say all of these brushes you can find on the Clip Studio Asset Store for free, or one I got from Jose from a particular artist, so and those were free. But other than that, I usually all the brushes that I use are relatively basically. So, but I will not tell what brushes I use. I will say one thing that I accept as part of the art, as being part of like the art community, is there are certain things that it is like okay for you to basically gatekeep, and brushes, I'm gonna be honest, brushes is one of those. For free, yeah. Clip Studio has a lot of free assets that people will give out. But I'm not gonna tell you which ones I use. There's a lot, okay? There's a lot of brushes that do the exact same things I do. But I will say one thing that I am actually okay with some people gatekeeping. I say some, not everybody. With some people gatekeeping is brushes. Because one person that I follow, their entire art style is based off of their own custom brush that they made themselves. So they don't give that brush out. And I understand that. Because then anybody could copy their style. So that's why they don't. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful! I love it! This is so pretty. I actually had some quorums going in here being like, I don't think it'll come out how I imagine it to. This came out even better than I imagined it. It's nice when a picture comes out even better than what you imagined it to be. But anyways, back to the thing I was talking about. The reason being is because there are some artists that custom make their own brushes themselves. And it's like, you know, people shouldn't like be obligated to give that out for free just because, oh, well, you know, you should give it out because, you know, we want to make things acceptable. Like, you know, we want to make things accessible for everybody. And I'm just like, understandable that some people would want that, but it's like, if you don't feel like comfortable giving your brush out to people because like it's a part of your design or like how you make things, and it's like you may not want to give that out because that's like a piece of your art. That's how you make your art. And it would feel like kind of disingenuous to try and give it out to people. To each their own set of rules. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, you know, if you want to make something and then you want it to be your own, and like this is a part of your style, then it's like understandable. But I do hate some people that are just like, hey, can I have the brush you're using? And you should give that brush out to people that need it, so that then, like, you know, more people can use it. And it's like, yeah, but if that is a part of your art, then you don't need to give it out to people. If that is a part of your art and how you are, and like how you make certain things, then you shouldn't feel obligated to give it out. So that's my thing. If you don't need to give me one. Well, no, there are some people saying like, oh, you need to make all your brushes accessible to others, but then they can use it for their personal work. And I'm just like, no, they're not obligated to do that. They don't have to do that if they do not wish to. But there are people out there in the art community that are just like literally like, no, you need to make it accessible to others so that other people can be able to like understand your work. And it's like, you don't need that person's brush to do that. You can just do it by doing studies or with whatever material that you are accustomed to.
Obligate these hands.
Obligate these hands, exactly, George. Let's make like a... Exactly. No one is you're not obligated to give your work out to others. You do not wish it. Let me go in here and I need to get rid of one thing with the spirit. There we go. Better. And now I'm going to do that. I might
These hands are rated D for everyone.
Yes, precisely, George. George knows what's up.
These hands are rated PG for Pug Gamer, I wish.
And let me turn off George here. Oh my gosh, it looks beautiful. Now, I did forget to do one thing on here that I usually normally do on skin, and that is give it some blush. Oop, wrong color. Not wrong thing. I know this looks like a lot, but don't worry, it's... I usually do this because it adds a little bit more life to see that kind of reddish undertone that almost everybody that has skin has. It also does kind of make it look like it's highlighted, but it's not. It's to make it look like it has that reddish undertone. Now, sometimes what I do with darker skin is I do make it a different, like, no, definitely not add. That's not gonna work. I could do normal, but normal sometimes doesn't look right. I guess I could do an overlay always works. I use the same blush color for everybody, but it just depends on which I do it. So for normal, like if you have a paler skin tone, I usually do normal with it. And then if you have a darker skin tone, overlay is like better. Because I still want that reddish to come through, but then I just turn down the reddish a little bit and it gives it that nice little blushing happens. Give it just a little bit of a red tint. So yeah. I am debating on maybe giving this another soft light layer just to parts of this. Grabbing the wrong brushes. There you go. This is just to further darken certain areas. Because when in doubt, some things just need a little bit more dark rendering. Yeah, depending on certain scenes, depending on certain situations, the amount of render layers. Oh my gosh, you should see Jose's render layers. Oh, I take one look at it. I'm like, dude, why? And he's like, because I like separating all the rendering out. I'm like, dude, that's not separating it out. That's just making another artwork at that point. But then again, how he does his work is a little bit different than how I do my work. So there is that as well. Same. Yeah. Like, you can even check, like, over here. The amount of render... At least when it comes to flat coloring, I do have a lot for the flats. Just so in case I mess up. But when it comes to rendering, I just have this overlay on here. and then this render, and then another one to just kind of make some things a little bit more harsher and crisper. And for any rendering that I did miss, render. I think most of the sharp rendering that I need. Up a little bit. I'm also trying to like zoom out and see how it looks, and I just want to make a definition that this is the head, that is the shoulder, so they're not looking like they're going into each other. I will say one thing that I'm trying to do more. Love layers, yeah. I will say one thing I'm trying to do more is draw more variation of skin tones. Because I used to not draw a lot of variation of skin tones. Now I am. I'm doing way more variations than I used to. And I love it. I like drawing all different. Like whether they be fantasy skin tones or just various different skin tones of every color. All different colors. Okay. I think we're almost done. I say we're almost done because I want to add some overlay effects. So first thing I kind of want to do is I want to make it look it's cool. Yeah, effects. Actually, did I put it in natural? Yes, they are under natural. Do the more sparse one. They're fireflies.
Crunchy lightning bugs.
Crunchy lightning bugs. Exactly, George. Actually, funny enough, fireflies are actually poisonous to frogs. That's why they're not being eaten. There you go, George. You got your little like a halo going on. Kind of like. There you go.
I don't want my stomach pumped again.
Don't worry, George. Your stomach ain't gonna be pumped this time. You know what? I'm gonna make these on So there's gonna be two. There's gonna be one for this one. One for the ones dancing here. Like it's almost like as if they have joined in on the dancing as well.
They looking crunchy though.
George. Don't frogs spit out their stomachs? Yes, they do, George. See, you don't have to have your stomach pumped. Wait, you made me get your stomach pumped, and you can do it yourself, George? Wow. See where your priorities lie. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if there's like too many of these. Okay, with or without them. I feel like it's starting to get like a little too much. I think I'll just have the on top, the crown.
Okay, I admit it. I used your credit card to buy trading cards.
What? No! Wait, what the hell? Oh, am I lagging? Oh, that's weird. My stuff like took a dip for a second. I think I can't go longer than 3 hours of streaming. Yeah, hold on, George. We'll go. Not George. Hold on, Leia. We'll go out in a second. There we go. Just add a little bit more light to the scene. Ah, that's what it needed. Just needed a little overlay touch. And the thing is that I could always make these a little bit less. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let me save and assign, So remember, I always gotta hide my signature somewhere. To be honest, this is the easiest way to make sure that no one steals your art. So that's something embedded, they can't get rid of it. Because if you go really close up, you'll know if they traced it because it has this in it. And then...
I once tried a firefly. Burnt my tongue.
Oh, it burnt your tongue, George. And then I know this is probably overkill, but I put like as many signatures as needed. Because then if anyone copies, well, there's like 3 signatures that you can't fucking erase. I will say I will be posting this both on on Twitter, and I think also I'm gonna post this up. I've been trying to add more to VGen for the portfolio, because there's the way of how you get commissions sometimes is by like basically saturating the area with stuff. Actually, I want to show you guys my VGen really quickly. Now the one problem with VGen is if you do want to commission me, you have to make an account with VGen. But if you do make an account and you follow me, then you'll know when I have different things open or when I post something new. So there's always that. Now then, let me just save this. And then I will say for VGen though, I always need to change the image resolution size down because it is like too much. VGen can't handle it. I always need to make it so much smaller. Hehehehe. Yeah, VGen no likey. But then I never save it at the smaller resolution. Oh, there's a little sneak peek of something. Anyways, without any further ado, let me just switch over in here. But yeah, that's gonna be the end for right now. Whittle clouds, yes, whittle clouds. Actually, oh, I'm gonna have to re-log into again, aren't I? Well, good thing that I am on a. Yeah. What? Wait. No. There we go. Oh my gosh. And then I think let me remember my password. I think it's this, and then I'm not gonna say my password out loud, I'm not that stupid. Because I wanted to show you guys my stuff. There we go. I'm gonna like probably quickly switch over so I can kind of show you guys what VGen looks like. Ow! Did I just get fished? David! No. Diane! Hello! We just actually... How am I? I am good. I am very good. We just actually finished our drawing stream, but I do wanna post this really quickly up on VGen, so that you can we'll be able to see this. No, it's okay. It's okay. Well, I'm gonna be showing people some stuff anyways. So, oh, you guys are gonna love what I named this. I called it Ballet of the Frog. I mean, it is a ballet of the frog, isn't it? But I do want to show you guys my VGen stuff because I do want to promote it a little bit because I'm going to show you some stuff with it. So I just want to show you guys it really quickly. Let me... Oh, I hate that I have to do this. Let me just fill this in really quickly because illustration, kind of fan art. I would argue it's fan art. There you go. I'll just put this up here. Oh. There we go. E. Let me just go to my profile. There you go. Alright. Let me see if I can quickly do it on stream. It's gonna be black. We're in a warning, it's gonna be all black, but let me make sure that the screens are correct. That is my monitor. This. Gonna double check to make sure it's on this before I share it. There we go. So this is the VGen site. You can just log in or do whatever you need to. But I'm slowly trying to add more of my work on here. So this is what we completed today. And yeah. The frog looks beautiful. But yeah. So I wish that VGen had dark mode. I don't know if it does. If it does, I will find it and I will tell you. But right now, unfortunately, I think it only has light mode. For those that don't know what VGen is, it's just a commission site that also has a portfolio site, like portfolio portion as well. And the thing is, you can link your commission. If you have any commissions open that are like this, you can link them together. By the way, this is what we did last week. No, this isn't what we did last week. We did this the week before. We did the little storms, all the little storms that are all over me. We did these little cute things. But yeah, I do have commissions open. These are the only things that I have open. This one is on a wait list though. So I have a few people. So yeah. But yeah. And when you go onto VGen itself, it'll look like this when you click up VGen. But the one problem that really bugs me is this problem. It'll only show you verified artists. And the way to get verified is if you have completed certain commission, you've completed like 3 commissions, you have a 4.6 review rating, and you have 10 followers. That's like 4 things. It's not that difficult. Oh, and you have to have completed, and you have to have made $100 by all your, like, either collectively or by your commissions. I have to check that out. But the one issue is like, it's only showing all of the verified artists and not everyone. You have to like click for that. So what's going to happen is like when people are trying to look for me, if you're just like scrolling down here trying to look for me, I'm not a verified artist, so I'm in everybody. And no matter what, nobody's going to change this. No one's going to just like change this at all. Because who, I didn't even know that this was a thing. I was like, why is it only showing, I was like scrolling for like a long time. I'm like, why is it only showing me verified art? Like the people that have the little check mark by them. It's because you have to turn it on. And I'm like, that's a little sucky. But I think it's because if you're on VGen, you have to have already like several people lined up and just be like, hey, instead of going on my usual commission site, just go on VGen and just do it through there so that then I can automatically get it. And then it's like, great. Yeah, I'm not begging for commissions. I'm just saying, like, if you want to find me the regular way on here, you can search me up. You can click everyone, or you can find it in my card. I also have it as with my commission links as well for VGen and stuff. VGen is just Fiverr and DV and ArtStation had a child together. I mainly get a large percentage of whatever I make. The VGen only takes 5%. And if you want to sign up for it, you can. I think now instead of a closed beta, they have an open beta. So it's still in beta. But for what it is, it's like really great. It's pretty damn good, for what it is. And yeah, so honestly, I just like it for the portfolio. Honestly, this is what I mainly like it for. The commissions, meh, but doing this and actually being able to show off all the models I've done, like my scuff models, like being able to show this off more is just great. This is for Fane. And then of course I also make sure that they're linked in the socials so that then people can go and check them out. Why is this? But yeah, but also to show off a lot of my art stuff. Also, you can see original George's design, current George's design. The inspiration for Princess Tutu is very much here. That has now been altered a little bit. I feel like this looks a lot more mature. But yeah, so let's fit check. So there's all that great stuff. Now let us go and find somebody to raid. I just wanted to show that really quickly, along with other announcements I will be announcing as well. Announcing announcements. Okay, so we got... You know what? Because this person is streaming, I will raid this person. What? Why is it doing this? Love when it does that. We're gonna be raiding somebody else that is also doing some art as well. So yeah. Let me just make sure that I have them turned down a little bit more. And let me get the raid message going because we always have a raid message. There we go. Okay, for some reason it works for that, but it's not working for other things. Alright, and then let me actually get the raid going for it in this lovely storm here. There we go. So I don't want to click on that just yet because sometimes it speeds me up and I don't want to do that. I'll do it during you know what, sure. All right. So quick little things. I have commissions up on Artistry and VGen, as you could see. These are all the commissions that are available, but mostly all of these commissions are open on Artistry, and only a few of them are open on VGen because I don't have unlimited until I get verified, which is sad. And then I have merch. We have new designs available, and we also have an upcoming sale at the end of the month for all of the t-shirt design, all the t-shirts. The t-shirts will be $13. That is the only bit of the sale. Everything else I think will be full, but it's okay. There are always going to be sales because it's starting to come around for that time of the year. upcoming birthday subathon / donathon for November. So that's also a big ticket item that's happening. And end of this month as well, besides just the merch, George and I are going to be getting some Halloween outfits for the spooky times. So if you want to come and check that out in the debut of it, it'll probably be on that Monday. I will make sure, but I'm not going to give you any spoiler teasers. No. But without any further ado, I would like to say thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for being here. And as I always say, may the winds guide you until next time. Goodbye, everybody.